Okay, so your job today is to go down to the subjects area and you're going to pick one. So just take a look for a minute and pick one that you think might be interesting. For me, I'm an educator and I like talking about education. So I'm going to click there. And once it loads, I'm going to take a look. First of all, actually, I only want data. So see how it says all? Don't want that. I just want data. And to do that, I can just click tables. Here, I want data tables. That's what I'm after because we're going to do some math on those data tables and make some graphs. So the only problem is the titles are a little bit long and they're sometimes hard to understand. So you have to kind of just make sure that it's what you want. So I'm just kind of browsing around and seeing what they're saying. So here's one that says Canadian students tuition. That's interesting. I kind of wonder what is the difference in tuition with Canadian students. So I'm going to click and then right away I see some data. Okay. And so what I see here is the year up top. So these are all the different years. And this is the average tuition in the different provinces. So I find this interesting. So what I want to do is I want to take all of this and I want to make a graph that's going to show something. So I look at this data and I can already see, wow, Ontario, look, I think I'd rather, if I was looking to save some money, might be good to send my kids off to Newfoundland because that's where the tuition is lowest. So I'm going to take this data, I'm going to copy it. Let me try that one more time. Okay, so I copy, and I'm going to open up Google Sheets, just like I did the other day. So I'm going to go and I'm going to open up Sheets, get a blank sheet, and I'm going to paste that data into there. There we go. So it loads, still loading, here we go. So once it loads, I'm going to paste. And now I should see all that data. Okay, great. Now, I got to pick one year. I don't want to do all the years. Unless, I mean, I guess I could do all the years. Let's do a couple different things. So I guess what I'll do is I'm going to make the point that they're all different. I'm curious to know which one's bigger. And so I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to go insert chart. And with any luck, look at that. There's all the different tuitions for all the provinces. And as you saw yesterday, if I want to get the labels on there, I click on this and it says, what are you talking about here? And I'm going to go like that. And that will add labels on the bottom. So now I can see the average tuition for Canada, and then Nova Scotia is higher, Newfoundland's really low compared to everyone else. So that's kind of cool. And then if I want, I can change it to a pie graph as we saw the other day, and you can see which are the biggest slices of the pie and kind of which ones are the biggest tuition. So I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to try to move this out of the way. There we go. Okay. And the other thing I could do is I could go, wow, look at that. Tuition's going up. Okay. Is there a way to prove tuition's going up? Sure there is. I could highlight that data and I could make another chart. And you can see there, the bars are all going up. So once you have your graph, I would like you to open up a Google Docs file. So for me, I have a little bookmark here, but you can just Google Docs and you can click blank. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to take this graph here and I want to copy the whole thing. So I think I just highlight, let's put out that there. There we go. Click on it. It should highlight in blue, and then you can go edit, copy, and then you go into your Google Doc and you should be able to just paste. And I guess we can link it to the spreadsheet if we want to. We don't really need to do that, so we'll paste on the linked. There we go. Now, what I want you to do is give it a title. So at the very top, you're going to put whatever your graph is about. So my title might be Cost of Tuition by Province. And with the title, it's always nice too. So actually gives you a title format right there. Bold, underline. I like to center it. All right, there we go. And at the bottom, you're going to put kind of a summary about what this is. This graph shows that the tuition is smallest in Quebec and Newfoundland and the largest in Nova Scotia, looks like. Nova Scotia and Ontario. Okay, and then you can add a little bit more, this is surprising to me or not surprising, whatever, whatever you think. But ultimately, you want to draw a conclusion from data and then kind of give your reason as to why you think what you think. Okay, and once you've got that done, then you're going to show it to me, and then you can pick a different one to do, and you're going to pick a couple ones to do. Okay, so hopefully that works out, everything's good, and that's it for today.